Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Rancher. In today's episode, I want to try out the Slime Science Lab. I want to give that a try. We've had it for a couple episodes now, but we haven't actually used it for anything. So that's what we're going to try out. I'm going to try and get some refined plorts of various types, and we're just kind of play around with it and, you know, see how it goes, see how it comes up with. I have no idea what I'm doing with it, so this could be a exceptionally derpy episode, but we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. So let's just fill up on some plorts. That should be good. And sure, we'll get some of the rad plorts as well. There we go. And let's take these to the refinery. It says, in order to fabricate gadgets, you'll need resources in your refinery. Try shooting a plort in there, but remember, any resources deposited into a refinery cannot be removed. So let's try shooting some rock plorts in there. Let's actually shoot like 25 in there. There we go. And then... oh, do we need multiple types? Do we need different types of plorts? Is that how this works? Or maybe... oh, okay, so we come over to fabricate gadget. Gotcha. And then it pulls its resources from over here. Okay, that makes sense. So, I think I get it. I think I understand. So what we're gonna probably want to do is make this novice drill here so we can get buried minerals. So we're gonna need some pink plorts, it looks like. What's this thing? Builder's shop. Okay, and then this unlocks blueprints so we can get these different upgrades. Gotcha. I think this is starting to make sense. Okay, so let's purchase the novice pump blueprint and the advanced drill blueprint. And let's take a look and see what this is going to cost. So we'll need pink plorts, and we'll need, looks like boom plorts and quite a few pink plorts actually. And then this is, okay. Got it. I think I understand. Okay, so let's head off and see if we can find ourselves some pink plorts then. Everything else we should have, but we're going to have to go and get some of those. And we got heartbeats popping up all over the place. There we go. We'll take those with us, because if I remember correctly... oh, I need to get some more Q-berries planted too. Looks like those have been entirely harvested, and I forgot to refill them because that's how I do. That's all right. So if we feed these guys heartbeats, let's just toss all these in there. There we go. And we do have some boom plorts here. Those explosions are getting to me. It hurts. It hurts so much. Oh. Ow. Oh, all right. Yep. We should probably leave. We've got some we have some boom plorts. We're okay. We're good. And maybe we don't really have a whole lot of tabby plorts in there. That's fine. What else did we need? We needed pink plorts. That was kind of important. Let's toss these in there. Let them make use of them. And then we'll head off in this direction, I guess, and hopefully we'll find some pink plorts over here. And some Q-berries, because that's really what I'm looking for. I'm gonna need quite a few pink plorts, for sure. So hopefully we'll be able to find a bunch of them just kind of lying around. In order to place gadgets, we need to enable gadget mode with T. Okay, ow. That hurt. Ow, he fell off. He's just like, nope, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Anything good here? A couple stony hens, not what I really need. I do need these, though. Let's get the Q-berries. There we go. So now I can replant those. And I'm still on the lookout for pink plorts. There's one. Ooh. Ow. I keep running into things. All right, I think we've got what we needed from over here. So let's head back to the main kind of area. And we'll deposit our boom plorts into the science lab thing. I'll plant my Q-berries, and then we're going to have to go and explore for some more pink plorts, it looks like. So, no big deal. Should be easy enough. Let's get our Q-berries out. There we go. And plant. And plant. There we go. Got those growing. And I'm just going to shoot that extra one in there. That's fine. And what was I doing? Pink plorts. Yes. I remember. All right. Actually, let's just fill ourselves up. Let me get all this stuff deposited over into the science lab, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got everything done. We just got to find ourselves a bunch of pink plorts. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to run around out here, get as many as we can, and hopefully we'll be able to buy some of those cool gadgets and things. Really don't need those carrots, but I'll take all the plorts I can get. There we go. All right, let's just get all of these. There's a bunch over here. Looks like there's some more over here as well. I think I have about 8 in there right now. I'd like to get a total of probably 30. Ooh, a new heart module thingy. Cool. New upgrades. There we go. Yeah, we should be good. There's 30 pink plorts right there. I'm gonna go and get some more though, just because, as I said, I want to make sure that I have enough in there to get multiple upgrades. I don't want to have to go and keep looking for plorts all over the place. Don't see any more over here. Let's see. Let's go running off over in this direction. We'll probably find some more over here, and once I'm full, then I'll head back to the slime science lab. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got a bunch of pink plorts, I got a bunch of phosphor plorts, I got a bunch of, I actually got all my puddle plorts and stuff as well. So I think everything I probably need is gonna be in here. So we should be able to fabricate some gadgets now, I'm hoping at least. Let's just deposit all this stuff. All right, let's take a look and see how much we got in there. So we got 58 pink, 86 rock, 26 tabby, 47 boom. Okay, I think we are doing pretty good. So let's make some gadgets. I want to start with let's make the novice drill, and then let's also make an advanced drill. And now, let's see. Oh, once you've built a blueprint, yep, that, I got that. Okay. So, do I, like... Oh, so you can only build it at specific sites. So if I put the advanced drill there... And I don't want to demolish it. And then we can put this one here. In gadget mode, you cannot vac or shoot, but you can see all the build sites in the world. Gotcha. Okay, so that makes sense. And then it takes approximately 1 day, 21 minutes for this thing to work. Okay. So what other blueprints here do we think would actually be useful? We got the drills. We got kind of some novelty stuff, hoops and lamps and stages, things like that. Defensive hydro turret. Pink warp depot. Remotely transfer resources between 2 points. That actually sounds really useful. Because we could put one... I like that. And then the teleporter you can make to teleport yourself around. Also very useful. So let's purchase both of those blueprints. And let's just see what they cost. So we've got... Oh, wow. We've got some stuff that I have never seen before. I have no idea how that works. We should probably also make a pump. And let's make the advanced pump as well. Oh, I guess there isn't an advanced pump. Okay. But let's get the apiary. And let's see. So, apiary is going to require honey plorts, which I don't have. So let's put the novice pump right there. And hopefully these will all kind of do their thing. Interesting. So we'll just have to wait and see how those go. We'll have to see what they do. And all that kind of good stuff. But it seems we'll be able to use those to get resources. Now, I wonder if I sleep until tomorrow morning, will that speed up? Will that take care of a bunch of the time? So if we return, they were at like 20. They were at like 20 hours. And we'll deal with all the crops and stuff that are just lying around at the moment. We'll deal with those in a minute. In fact, I'll probably do that off camera. But I just want to see, did that speed these up? Do they work now? Oh, so it spits... Oh, and that's how you get strange diamonds and all that kind of stuff. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. But then the pump just vanished? What? So do the basic ones just, like, vanish on their own then after a little while? That's what it seems like. It seems like the basic ones only... Oh, that's probably what it meant. When it said lasts one cycle. Gotcha. So you only get one use out of it. I thought it meant it I thought by last one cycle, it meant that, like, it took one cycle to do its work, you know, its job. But this suddenly makes a lot more sense. Okay. So, if we want to get these things working, we're going to need more. Oh, okay. So, it looks like the advanced drills are probably the way to go, because they last for 3 times. They last much longer than the standard ones, and they give you a higher chance at rare minerals, like diamonds and stuff. Also, I see we now have the treasure cracker available to us. You guys told me in the comments on the last episode that is how you unlock those treasure pods. It's not actually a slime key that you use. It's this treasure cracker upgrade thing. So we'll get that for sure. And we'll see if we can make that work for us. Let's get... Ooh, and I'll take more power. Definitely can always use that. And might as well get the health upgrade, because why not? Now, let's feed these guys. I'm going to put 18 in there. We'll put 18 in here. Like so. And then I'll shoot the rest of them in here. Make sure those guys stay fed. And then we need to get all of our Q berries all harvested and stuff so we can feed the phosphor slimes. There's so many resources here. All right, let me get these, manage my farms a little bit here, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So I've been managing the farm and all that kind of stuff, And right now, I'm off looking for more pink plorts, and more importantly, I'm looking for one of those treasure pods. I want to try that out and see what we can get for that. So that's kind of the plan. Let's actually see if I grab these and I shoot those into this mass over here. Will they gobble up my... I don't need that. They're not really hungry, apparently. That's okay. I know somewhere around here there's a treasure pod. I just don't know exactly where it is. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep an eye out for it, though. Was it right? Oh, here it is. Okay. So we can open that. And that gave us a blueprint for our slime science fabricators. And it's a coral grass patch. Makes a lovely place to take a nap. Interesting. Okay. And I know there is... Those are feral slimes. Let's just leave those guys alone. I know that there is also another, like, area for... I know there's... or not another area. I know there's, like, another level of pod. Like, a more advanced one that we can open if we get the like, advanced opener thing. Or I forget what it's actually called, but... basically the second level of the item that allows us to open those treasure pods. I know there's a more advanced version of it. What's over here? Oh, okay. I know where we're at. We're good. Was there a treasure pod over here? I can't remember. I know there was a big slime over here at one point. I don't see a treasure pod, though. Nope, doesn't look like there's a treasure pod of any kind. Okay, but still, we got a new blueprint for our fabricator. I don't know if that coral patch is actually for anything, like, important other than just aesthetics and making things look pretty, but if it served an actual purpose, that'd be pretty cool. Way to unlock new stuff. Let's see... They got all sorts of plorts over here. This is good. I need to get, like, all the plorts. Because, obviously, if I'm going to be making a bunch of those advanced minor things, those each require 20. So we're going to need a decent amount of pink plorts in order to make that happen. And I've got some in there, but... Oh, there's a plort. I don't really need the phosphor, but I guess I'll take it with me. Why not? We'll bring it with. Not seeing any more pink plorts. Hopefully between what we have right now and then... Oh, here's some more. Good. Hopefully between what we've got now and then the fabricator... or what's already in there. Hopefully we'll have enough to fabricate a couple more of those advanced minor things. Let's head back to the slime science lab and try this thing out. Look at this. I'm already back up to... it's like a never-ending cycle. I wonder if there's a way to, like, auto-harvest these. Like later in the game. I wonder if there's a way to, like, auto-harvest your crops and then automatically, like, poof them over to here to feed your slimes. Automate the stuff just so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Because that would be pretty awesome. I'm just going to shoot that in there so it gets picked up. Alright. So, let's check this out. This thing is still going. Still got some time. That's alright. So let's shoot our pink plorts in. And let's check that out. We got that blueprint, right? Yeah, oh, sold out. Huh? How is it sold out? That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. That's a little weird. Anyway, let's fabricate 2 advanced drills. And then I'll put one right there and one right there. And we'll let those guys kind of do their thing. This thing's going to be fabricating for a little while. But there we go. Good stuff. Let's take a nap. Let's see what we get from that other drill. Since it is night, might as well. Sleep until morning. There we go. All right, let's head over there. I don't know, now that I think about it, I don't think that stuff's actually gonna be done. So tell you what, let me feed my slimes, and then I'll head over there. All right, guys, I am back. So let's check this out, see what we got. Looks like we didn't get anything too rare that time. We just got a slime fossil and jellystone. Now, do you actually need the slime fossils for things? Let's just see. Doesn't say here we do. How do I make the apiary? I need honey plorts for that, that's right. But I'm assuming that some of this stuff is gonna be required for those other machines. So we're gonna need to find ourselves some honey slimes and some honey plorts and stuff. Oh, new blueprint. Blue warp depot. Okay, so basically I'm assuming with the warp depot, basically it's a set. So you get like one set of pink, one set of blue, and then you can kind of poof yourself around and do the same with items as well. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, guys, I am unfortunately out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.